You finally got it right this time. I finally got it right the last time. I don't know what happened. I just missed completely. How y'all doing? Welcome back to the Big Al podcast. It's your host, Big Al, tuning in. Halloween night. I don't want to say happy Halloween because I don't really celebrate Halloween, but to those who celebrate, happy Halloween. And to those who don't, happy Sunday. A lot of people really celebrated Halloween on Saturday night, which makes sense. I feel like it should be on Saturday anyway, because why would you do a Sunday night and then the kids got to go to school the next morning and then, it's just not enough time. It should have been on Saturday anyway. Like I said, I don't really celebrate Halloween. I do like seeing the costumes and then, candy. Like tomorrow, November 1st, hitting that store up, 50% off that candy, skirt, mine. Like I'm that's the only thing. Like I wasn't. I'm never like the biggest horror movie fan. Like I don't really like horror movies for real or scary movies. I was just really there to see like the cool costumes and then the candy for real. The only horror movies I really seen was I seen both of the It's and if you want to call Get Out a horror movie. Um I think I seen the first scary movie. I ain't see the rest of them though, but I don't. Yeah, that's not just. It's really not my thing. Like The Conjuring, I couldn't watch that. That's just nah. That ain't for me. It's on Netflix too. I cannot watch that. Like it's to the point. Even just watching the first It, I was like, oh, I'm kind of shaky right here. I keep looking behind you, like where Pennywise at? You know what I'm saying? Just no, it's not for me. It's not for me. So it's just a regular Sunday. I went to work and came home and I took a nap and that was my Sunday. I didn't have no candy. Like I said, I'm going tomorrow. This will be posted on the first, but I'm recording it the 31st. And turnaround time. Plus Monday, fresh starter. Well, Sunday is really the start of the week, but not a lot of people get that. But anyways, hope you're all doing good. Good week. It's about to be a new month, new opportunities. October flew by, man. Like I barely remember October. What did I even do? What did I do? I mean, okay, I'm about to talk about it in a minute. I went to the concert. Um, what else did I do? I think that's the only thing, like the like hype thing. I'm trying to put more podcasts out, and I don't know, but we're gonna talk about the concert though. So I went to the J. Cole and 21 Savage the off season tour, and disclaimer, 21 Savage was not in the building. I that so I went with my friend, and then we were at the restaurant. The restaurant was right next to the venue, and she got a notification from Ticketmaster, and the name changed, like the headline changed. Instead of J. Cole and 21 Savage, it's just the off season tour presents J. Cole with Murray. Like Murray is just the guest, but the two headliners, J. Cole and 21 Savage, and he wasn't there. So I guess his birthday was the day before, cause the concert was last Monday, and his birthday was on Sunday. I don't know what he did that Sunday, but on Twitter he talking about, "I'm sorry, Detroit, I lost my voice, yada da da da. I'm gonna make it up to y'all." And this, I'm like, he first off he didn't tweet that like right away. It took him a minute to tweet that. That's one. Two, outside the door of the venue, they had a small, those printer papers, like those white printer papers. They had that on the door typed out. 21 Savage will not be performing. That I'm like, what? Like, and then my thing is, what if people just came out just to see him? Like, it's like, okay, Cole is cool, but I came to see my boy 21, and he not there. I asked for a refund at that point, and then she was like wanting to do that, but I'm like, I mean, we're not entirely here to see that man, Like we're really here to see Cole, Like that's what I'm really there for. Like Moray, like a new dude, so I'm like, okay. I mean, he was cool, like he was a good performer, but like I'm here to see Cole, man. Like that's what I was really there for. Like 21, that's cool. I don't think he was even that good of a performer. And then afterwards, she had sent me a video of someone else recording the concert when he was there. And then I was like, yeah, I'm kind of glad. I'm actually kind of glad he didn't show up for real. He's not. His voice isn't good on stage. He doesn't have that type of voice, you know. So what was I saying? Yeah, I got this shirt there, the off season, and then I got the tour dates on the back. Now our date was pushed back. We were supposed to go October 5th, but ours and Philly's got pushed back because it was like the amount of travel time to get to our cities, and then the amount of time for them to set up everything for the venues wasn't enough time, and he really wanted to do this right, you know, so he had to push it back to the 25th. And then we already got pushed back, then we don't have the artist performing. I'm like, come on, bro. So we over there thinking like, okay, maybe he gonna get someone to replace him, but it's like last minute, you know. I'm thinking like, maybe he called Big Sean or like just somebody else, like get someone to replace him, you know, because he pushed it back too. He pushed it like another 30 minutes. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe he done call somebody, you know. He wanted to. We always say like one of the top three rap artists of my generation. I say that. So I'm like, okay, he got connections. He know a lot of people. No, he ain't get nobody. Like I was just like, oh well, it's whatever. Like I said, I wasn't really complaining that much, but I still was like, I mean, we could have had someone else, but it was still cool because he just played more of his stuff, which I'm like I said, I'm not really complaining about. But had a cool time. It was a cool time. It wasn't my first concert though, so I kind of already knew what to expect in a way, you know. And we were on the floor. We had floor seats, and I'll say this forever and ever: any concert I'm going to, I'm going on the floor. Like I don't care. That's the whole point. To Because I don't want to. I don't want to go to a concert that I gotta look at a screen of the person the whole time. I want to see the the artist in my face, you know. And I got to see this man Cole. I got to get it was just, you know, like I said, I've been to a concert before, so it's not surreal. And then it's like, you know, we're all human, like we're all the same, but it's still like I've only seen you on my phone. I've only seen you. I only heard you in my headphones and stuff. It's just surreal to be like you're really like real, you know. I don't know. It's just like that. Even my first time, I went to see Lecrae in concert, and it's like, dude, I've been listening to you since like almost like middle school, beginning of high school. That's crazy. Cause I went my senior year. That's just crazy to see. I got like stupid video of that concert. I knew for this one, I was like, I only want to get like a couple quick shots, a little pictures, and I just really want to experience it. You know, like I still got like a good amount of video in there, but for the most part, I just really wanted to just experience it. And he's a really good performer too, so I was like, this is dope. I'm not mad at this, you know. But I think I got like that bug, like a concert bug, cause I want to go to another one. I really want to go see the weekend for real, for real. I'm like, okay, I done been to two rap concerts. I gotta go to an R&B concert now. So like, or like an R&B and pop concert, you know. You gotta switch up your genres. You can't stay in one genre forever. So I'm like, oh, the weekend R&B and pop music. That's a plus, you know. So I'm looking. I think he got tour dates for 2022. So I'm gonna look into that. See if someone want to go with me. Not a lot of people like. Not a lot of my friends like the weekend for real, or like really listen to him. So I'm like, I gotta find someone to come with me, cause I don't want to go by myself. That's another thing. I don't want to go to concerts by myself. That's just. I mean, it's like that's what you want to do, but for the most part, people go with people. Like there's this group of guys behind this. I don't know if this was their first concert or they was just too drunk. I don't know what happened, but they was lit. I'm talking about they were lit. I man. And then and then there's this white boy. He was so it was in sections. I was in the section like on the floor to the right, and then there was the middle. And he was in the middle section, like kind of in the third row. I was in like probably the fifth row. This dude, I don't know. This dude like sat down and memorized the whole album. He's like he was going. He was rapping hard. He was going hard. I'm like, man, he probably said the N word, and ain't nobody caught that, but it's okay. Like what you gonna do, you know? Um, he played a couple song. I'm familiar with his catalog to a point. It's like, let me see. I don't know what album, but like to a point, then I'd be like, okay, I don't know this one. Like I'd be like, oh, I don't know these ones. I gotta go back and look at these. I don't know those. But like he played, of course, the off season, and I was familiar with them. That's why I was banging to. But I'm surprised he didn't play nothing off of KOD. I was really kind of expecting that. That's probably my favorite album from him, honestly. Like Forest Hills Drive, that's probably everybody's like, oh, that's my favorite Cole album. But to me, I just like KOD, and I'm not even like the album was just about like talking about addictions and like how he had to go through certain things with them and what he's experienced and what he's seeing. And I don't have any problems with that anything. It's just like a really cohesive album to me. I just really enjoyed that. That's probably my favorite one from him. But like he ain't played nothing off of there. He ain't played nothing from For Your Eyes Only. He didn't he did do a couple from Forest Hills Drive because of course that's the album I think that's the album that really like blew him up for real. Um, then of course he like played features, and it was kind of like he like him and 21 got like two or three songs together, and it's like it don't like I don't know. He just needed him there. Like at those points, he needed him there. Like I like, but I don't like when the artists like play like songs that they're feature on, but they only play their part because it's like it don't feel as whole to me, if that makes sense. I don't know, but I had a really good time. 10 out of 10 experience. Even though my man's didn't show up. Murray's a good artist. I might get into him a little bit more. Um, and he's a really good performer. Like he could his vocals were good on stage. Not everybody can perform. Like I think 21 cannot perform. But like I was saying, I want to go to another concert though, for real, for real. The Weekend, that's like a high on my list. Like if I had to get like a these people, I gotta see these people before I die. He's up there. Frank Ocean is up there. Kanye's up there. I don't know no more because Kanye be doing he be doing weird stuff, man. It be looking kind of cultish, and I don't like that. I'm like I don't mess with that. Like when he had the burning house, I was like I'm not messing with that one. I'm like no, I'm not feeling them. Or when he had like he be wearing the ski. I mean I guess that's just kind of what he does. He keep wearing these masks, but like I don't know. This wasn't feeling a couple of them shows. So maybe we'll cross them off. We'll cross them off. We'll replace them with somebody. So who I say The Weeknd, Frank Ocean. I gotta get Drake because why not? Um, we gotta get a female artist. Her was coming on Saturday, and I was like, yo, that be I just. I don't know enough her music though. I don't know enough of her music for real to like vibe the experience. That's another thing too. If you don't go to a concert, you got to go to someone who you really, this is the dude you mess with. This is the person you mess with the most. And I could do The Weekend. I could do that. Drake for sure. That's been my man since middle school. I could do that. Um, female artist. Um, I can't think of none at the moment, but I think I'm gonna try to get that Weekend one for real though. Um, that was the concert. That was last Monday. That was a good experience. Dope experience. What else I got here? Talking about Halloween, man. This is dumb. This is just dumb. So, and I still got the picture too. I'm gonna put it up right there or something. It says fictional character. Now let's read this right. Fictional character Michael Myers criticized for allegedly being homophobic due to the killing of gay characters in Halloween Kills. Fictional character, meaning this man does not exist except in the television. Like he's not coming to get you. This dude don't even speak, man. How you how you gonna cancel a fictional character, man? They already tried to cancel my man's Dave Chappelle. Now you gonna cancel fictional characters? How? And then the thing is, the gay couple they're fake too. Like they're not real. So what are you getting pressed about? And then another thing, how you feel like you got the right to get upset about this? This probably like let's keep it a buck. It's probably like the first time, at least. I mean, I'm not a horror movie buff, but like the first time I've seen like, oh, gay person get killed from the murderer. But like, if anybody should get upset, it should be black folks, right? Because typically in horror movies, black folks are the first ones to get killed, and then the ways they get killed is just horrendous. So if anybody wants to get mad, wouldn't it be us? What? Why are you getting so pressed about? I don't get that. I don't get that one. Like you wanna be treated equal. You wanna be treated equal, but then you wanna, oh, you can't say that. Oh, you can't do that. But it's like we've been getting dogged for years about stuff. Like think about Dave Chappelle, right? I guess I didn't watch the special yet. I still want to watch that before they take it off. Hold on a second, y'all. All right, sorry about that. I had to fix something. But I was saying like I didn't watch the special yet. It's about the before. I hope they don't take it off, but before they take it off, I gotta watch the special. But he was talking making transgender jokes, but it's like it's a couple of things, right? One, you can't cancel Dave Chappelle. Like, yeah, I just you just can't do that. You can't cancel comedians. I feel like when you have that job and you're on the stage, you kind of have free roam to talk about anybody in any type of way, as long as it's not like super bad. Like if you like talking about kids in like a nasty way, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. But like anything else, I feel like it's all best. And then like he's been doing this for years now, and you're just now. It's just now. I mean, now about the transgender, but just like any jokes, like you now getting mad about it, and then it's like I'm saying about how he kills black people. Like Dave talk about everybody. Like he dog black folks, he dog white folks, he dog everybody. So then you get dogged, then you gonna get in your feelings about it because you can't take it. But if you want to be treated equal so bad, then you gotta take the jokes like we can. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't hear us black folks getting mad at Dave. It's like, oh, you went too far about this. Like, no, we're not doing that. And then the thing is, he not even like the worst one. Like, you don't watch like Bernie Mac stuff or like Chris. Like you gotta like other comedians. Like there are people say worse things than Dave has. Dave is just probably the top dog. You know what I'm saying? The most popular one. So of course he's gonna get all that hate from that. But I just know he probably don't care, and it's just dumb. I think it's dumb. It's like I'm saying, like you don't want to be equal. I mean, you can't want to be equal and then get some type of way about it. Like, and it's about just anything. They just get upset about anything. And I'm not trying to hate on the LGBT community or anything, but I just feel like it's like I'm saying, you can't want to be equal, then feel some type of way if someone talk about you or something happen. Like it happens to everybody. We're all human. I don't know that face I made. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. And that's I never watched any of the Halloween films like the Michael Myers films. That dude been killing people since the 70s. Let me see, when did the first one come out? Actually, no. Let me make a new tab. I like that sweater. Let me see when Halloween 1978. 1978. It's 2021. Why are you're you're like 60 years old. Almost 60. What are you killing folks for still? This dude don't talk. This dude don't die. I don't get it. I don't get horror movies. I mean, I guess the little jump scare. Like I liked the first It. Like that was actually really good. I really enjoyed that. The second one, it wasn't as scary, but it was it it was funny. It was more funny than scary. I think so, right? And Get Out was just kind of, I don't know how to even explain that one, but I mean I like Get Out, but I want to say horror movie. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was trying to watch the Titanic today. I don't think I could do it. 3 hours, I can't do it. I can't do it. I feel like, and then I feel like when I watch it, I feel like I'm just not gonna get it because it's like, I feel like it's gonna be overrated. I feel like it's an overrated film. Just like The Wolf of Wall Street, I haven't seen that, but I just feel like they're overrated. The tight, and then I really was watching it, and like they was trying to talk to I guess Rose as an old lady about something. And she's about to tell the story, and I'm just like, I can't get into this. Maybe because I was still already sleepy, but I can't get into it, man. That's not for me. The Wolf of Wall Street, I do want to watch that though, just to see. But like I said, I feel like it's gonna be just overrated. I can't get with that. It's like different TV shows, like Game of Thrones. I tried watching Game of Thrones, and it's not just not for me. Or The Witcher. I want to get into that too. I was trying to play the video game first, but they say that game is gonna take forever to beat, and I'm like, like I like long games. Like I just beat the Guardians of the Galaxy game. That took me about, if I didn't have to work in between, and I really just sat down and played it straight, it probably would take me a week. Not a week. It's probably take me like 4 days. So it has taken me like 6 days. I think this is the 6th day because of stuff in between. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, there were some parts of the game that's kind of hard. So when you get upset, you gotta put it down for a minute, go walk away, go do something else, and then come back to it, and then you'll beat it. Cause I don't know, you just get frustrated or whatever. But like I like long games, so they can keep you busy, and it's got a good story to it. Like that was a really good story. Like that was worth that was worth it. I like that, and that made up for Square Enix because that Avengers game was not it. That was like a 6 out of 10. The Avengers game. This Guardians of the Galaxy game though, I gave it like an 8 out of 10 or 8.5, 8.5, right? But it had a couple bugs, which games do, but and especially since the pandemic, most new games are gonna have bugs. Besides that Spider-Man game, the Miles Morales game, that didn't have any bugs for me. That was pretty smooth. I was cool with that. But what I'm going back to the point is I was gonna play the Witcher game, and so I can see that story and then watch the show. I think I might just watch the show. Plus, I like what's my man's Henry Cavill. I like my man, so I might have to look at that. I think they got the third season about to come out, um, coming soon. So yeah, I've been watching Seinfeld now. They got 9 seasons of Seinfeld. I did not know it was that long. That's great. 9 seasons, man. It's entertaining. It's only like 20 minutes. Like, with the commercials on regular TV, it's like 30 minutes. But since it's on Netflix, it's only 20. I know 10 minutes of commercials was, I don't know. That's why I don't like Hulu, man. Hulu always try to hit you with these little commercials. Granted, they're only 2 minutes long. That's how they do, like 2 2 minute commercials every so often, and that makes up the 10 minutes and everything. No. Plus, Hulu don't. You gotta upgrade Hulu to really get the full experience, and I can't get that full. There's some shows and some movies on there. Oh, you're gonna get this if you're a premium member. I don't want to be a premium member. I just want to be a basic member. They got Shrek on there though. That's my joint right there. That was my joint as a kid. Shrek. Me. Who was that? Me and Chris were talking about that in that one podcast. I forgot what episode that was. I think that was episode like 5 or 6. One of those two. Um, what else I got? This was no, there was something else I was gonna say. I can't think of it now. But this is something that's been on my mind heavy the past couple months now. And I think it's like people are really starting to get it. Like I think my generation for sure is really starting to feel this way. We don't want to work, man. And it's not like being lazy not to not want to work. It's like I've been working since I was 16, and that was what, 5 years ago. And I've been in the workforce for 5 years, and that's just not for me. That's just no. That's trash. That's not for me. The times are different now. Back then, you had to work and work this job for people working like 40 years, 30 years, and they had to do this to help their families out. But I just can't see myself doing that, man. I can't do that. And then the whole concept of just like you gotta work, like the whole concept of like you need money to do certain things. That's what I was thinking about. I'm related to this topic too, right? So, in this world, there's nothing free. There's nothing free in the world. And when I was talking to my coworker today, I was like, there's really nothing free in the world. Like to even be born, like they're gonna send your parents a hospital bill for you being born. You coming into the world is not even free. Like they set you up from failure from the jump. That's just crazy to me. I don't know where I got that thought from. I'm like, childbirth is not free. You gotta pay the doctors. It's sick out here. And then, we're so it's so woven, like it's too woven to society now that we can't just get rid of money now. Cause what else are we gonna do? And then to me, it's like what is money? Like banks don't hold money like they used to. There's no big safe with just all the money at, besides like the Federal Reserve where they had the gold at and everything. But like your local banks, they don't have that. For the most part, it's just units on the screen, and you have this amount, and it's like it's not even really yours. The bank does stuff with your money, doing loans and everything with your money. So really, it's not even your money. So then the question is, what really is money? You know, like how are we in debt to ourselves? I never understand that. Then people like, oh, inflation, or because we keep building stuff for the military. But I feel like if it's our materials, and this won't sound probably just unknowledgeable what I'm about to say, but I just really feel that way. Like, how are we in debt to ourselves doing stuff for us? Like trying to build up a better military, or like trying to fund different things. And I don't get how that works when we give out stimulus checks. I don't think there's no run out of money. That's not a thing. I don't think that's a thing. We run out of money, cause you could just give if you just give away money, bridge cards, unemployment, stimulus checks. If you could do all that, why are we running out of money? And then the due date, or the date they said someone was gonna be messed up with the government, that already passed. It's November now. Yeah, it's November now. What's gonna happen? There's like nothing. Like what? And then saying that, what are we gonna do? What can we do? There's nothing we could do. I don't think there's nothing we could really do about that. I just never understood that. And I feel like schools never really spoke on that. There's a lot of things school don't speak on. When I say school, I mean like high school. They don't really speak on like taxes and everything. I still don't understand all of that stuff. They just kind of be like, yeah, you're good or whatever. But I'm gonna relate this back. I'm trying to relate this back to just the not working thing, because like, what's the point? What's the point of working? I don't get that. And then it's like it's a SpongeBob quote, in Squidward it was like the customer takes the order, you cook the food, the customer eats the food, and we do this for 40 years and then we die. I'm like, that's kind of crazy. They put that in the kids show. They put a lot of things in that show that's like make you think when you're older. They had a whole scene where it's like I forgot how it went, but it pretty much was just the dude, the fish driving to work. He's at work. He drives back in the same traffic, and then he goes home, and he's kind of just miserable. And it's really just goes to show like I don't want that, and a lot of my generation does not want that. You see it all the time. People quitting their jobs, and it's like I understand like you need money and everything, but I don't want to sacrifice like my happiness for it, working this job I don't want to do. I like to do stuff like this. Why I got to go through so much to you got to go to debt in college to do this professionally as your job when I learned how to do this just watching YouTube videos. There's a lot of stuff you could just learn watching YouTube. I got to go to school for it and go broke doing it. If you want to do something you really want to do, like I can understand going to college for being a doctor, being a lawyer, anything structural like that, you go to school for it. But this like you could just learn this YouTube University. You feel me? I mean, like you need people, like you do need people at retail jobs and like grocery stores. Like you need those people because who's gonna send in the supplies for everybody to eat? You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. It's just to me. I just that's just not the life for me. I don't want to do that. I got to get this on, get the ball rolling on this one because I can't do that. That's just not for me. I done seen too many examples of other jobs of older people stuck in their ways of go to work. And then like I'm leaving my job right now, right? And it's like you could tell who's still like stuck in that, oh well, you just gonna quit, da, da, da. Like back in their day, they didn't do that. Or if they did do that, there's a job right next door. They just walk in there and they just got another job. But nowadays you can't do it like that. You can't just go. You just can't go next door and then you automatically got the job. No, you gotta go through all these background checks and you gotta fill the application out. And most of the time, and I'm starting to see it now. I said it a couple podcasts ago. I know I'm kind of rambling. I'm kind of my thoughts all over the place. But I'm saying like a couple podcasts ago, I was saying like people don't want to work, and it's like everybody's hiring. Everybody's not hiring. That is a lie. That is a lie. Not everybody's hiring because I've applied to multiple places and I've seen a lot of people on the internet say they applied to multiple places and they have not hired them. They have not given them even like a decline, like a thank you for applying, but we're not accepting you at this. Like not even that. They just ghosting you. Jobs are ghosting you because they don't want to pay more money to hire more people. Instead, they just gonna stick with these like small. I saw someone that said small skeleton crews just to keep all their money, not have to pay more people, or even the people they got, they're not gonna pay them anymore, which is crazy. It's just the world is just wicked, man. It's just wicked. It's just wicked. Hold on a second. Okay. I gotta I gotta start exporting these right because that wasn't right. But yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to do something different, man. I want to make movies, man. I want to. That's my childhood dream. Hold on. Bless me. But that's been my childhood dream forever, just to make movies. Actually, the real childhood dream, I want to make my own Star Wars movie. Like that's the ultimate childhood dream right there. Like if I did that, I would die. I could die, and I'd just be fine. And I'm kind of glad I do these, cause like I could leave like something behind, like, and I could say I did something. I haven't picked up the ground just yet, but I could say I've done something I wanted to do. Like this whole year, I say I've done a lot of things that I haven't done before, or that things I wanted to do. I started the podcast. I went on my first vacation. I went on my first flight. I went to a concert. I haven't been to a concert in 5 years, 6 years. Just want to, last year kind of really just opened my eyes. Like, yo, we just gotta live life more. And I'm gonna relate this to the last point by saying, working at those jobs like that, it's just not for me. That takes up the majority of your life, and it's just, you're not really living. You're just existing. When you working, you just working and working. That's why I'm like, I don't. I know I'm still gonna have to a point till this picks up, but when that does pick up, I want to start living life. I want to be to a point where, like, I just want to say, come on, family, let's go on vacation. We just go out and I don't know, go to not Mexico, but like Mexico, go somewhere, just for a week or two. I want to be able to do stuff like that. I want to really live life, not having to work for the man. And then, yeah, we say, well, then just work for yourself. But it's still not the same, though. It's not the same because you're still, you, you trade 9 to 5 for 24/7, pretty much. And I feel like with me, it's gonna be like I'm gonna be constantly like, okay, did I, like having to be like, okay, did I get this right? Did I do this right? So all my stuff could be in order, all my money could be in order. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I was gonna say something else. Oh, last thing. I'm at 37 minutes. So we gonna cut to the next scene. Yeah, that was a long rant about not working. Um, just how I felt. I just that's just kind of getting it off my chest. And then the money thing, it's just kind of sound a little rambled or whatever. But hey, it's one of them things. My boy Mark Zuckerberg is changing Facebook. It's not gonna be Facebook anymore, y'all. We're gonna have Meta. That man is not human. That man is a lizard man. He a lizard man. What does meta mean? Meta human? What is that? Meta. And then this man had barbecue sauce on the bookcase. Like, were you trying to be funny? Were you trying to blend in? What's going on? That man is an alien. He a scroll. He he wanted to he one of them aliens off of Men in Black who just blend in. Oh man, they showed us too many movies. The Matrix, Men in Black. Like, what if that stuff was real? And they just showed it like a hot, like they showed it like, okay, what if they was thinking about this? Let's make this so it's like you could just laugh it off. What if that was real? What if the nebulized thing? What if that was real? Come on now. I'm like them folks who talking about stay woke, y'all, stay woke. Oh man, I don't know. But Meta, what is Meta? And then the whole logo is different. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up an article. I didn't have my article ready. Ready. Let me get mine. Who do we go with, y'all? We go with the I forgot who we go with. Did we go with New York Times? I think New York Times we wanted me to pay. Let me see. Uh Let me see. Hold on. Augmented virtual reality projects. Whoa. What is a metaverse? See what I'm saying? Who says stuff like that? Uh, well lit virtual world entered with virtual and augmented reality hardware at first and more advanced body sensors later on, where people could play virtual games and attend virtual concerts. That might be kind of, no, I wouldn't. I want to be there in person. go shopping for virtual goods, collect virtual art, hang out with others in virtual avatars. This is gonna be Ready Player One right here. Y'all ever seen that movie? That's a good movie. I like that one. Virtual concerts, virtual hangout. That's what FaceTime is. No, like oh man, that man a robot. I don't care what nobody say. He a robot. Virtual concerts. I mean, you could just watch concerts on YouTube. You really can. I be watching. Oh, that's another person I would go see too. I would go see Childish Gambino. I'll go see Donald Glover. He's the a really good performer. I would really go see him. But like I be watching concerts on YouTube a lot, so I was like, what's different? I don't know. They trying to do VR chat, but like for Facebook, I guess. I was gonna get a VR headset a while ago when the when the unemployment was really racking up. I was gonna get one, but I was like, how often am I really gonna do this? And I will only do it for the VR chat because it's just funny. People are funny. I was. There's a couple of things. I wish I could have done. I mean, I guess everything is in its time. I feel like I wish I could did this a year before when we were all really in the house. But podcasts. People still listen to podcasts. I listen to podcasts a lot too. I try to listen to them in the car. I don't try to listen to music in the car really, because they say when you listen to music in the car, it's kind of distracting you from driving. But then it's kind of like, well, wouldn't people talking do the same thing? But I guess not really, because you got if you listen to like some loud rock music, that kind of distracts you or whatever. I really want to get to audiobooks though, for real, for real. Even though I love having physical books. It's just something I think that's gonna be a thing from like me and my kids. Like, no, I like physical books, and they gonna like I can't do the Kindle. I just can't do it. I could read articles online, but books, no sir. I need a physical thing. I need to physically turn the page. This is like a something I can't get past. I can't do the Kindles. I think I could do audiobooks. I used to do the audiobooks in high school whenever I tried to read the books because some of those books were boring. Like this one book, The Old Man and the Sea, I couldn't read that. I needed that to read it to me. I couldn't do that. So I've been on the audiobooks for a little minute now, but like just audio, I don't know. I guess it'd be like a podcast, but not really because yeah, I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I got to try it out, see how I feel about it. But the thing about physical books is you need space for that. And I don't have a lot of space. Like there's this bookshelf up here, but there's really not a lot of room on there. I already got some books on there, but it's really not a lot of room for books up there. Unless I just rent them like from the library or something, or from Amazon, just have it for a week and then send it back. But I don't like that because I like to take my time when I read my books. Plus, life is busy, so you might be working or something. You don't have time to, your stuff might only get a week by Amazon or something, and then you didn't finish it in the week. Or like I don't know how the library works anymore. I don't even know. Do people still go to the library? I guess so. They still around, huh? Like why I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Where we at? So this say we at 45, but this say we at 27 because I had to do something. Well, that was my random thoughts for the day. I don't know what I'm gonna name this video, but it's gonna be cool. So appreciate you for listening, everybody on Spotify and Apple and YouTube and Google and Anchor. I think the most streams people do is through Apple, even though Spotify is technically the more popular one. I'll say that, even as an Apple person or an Apple Music person, I'll say that Spotify is more popular. I got Spotify on my phone. I don't pay for it, but I still got it because I do listen to podcasts through them. Like I like watching the Joe Rogan podcast on there, or like just different podcasts on there, and then some on Apple Podcast and YouTube, just different streams of media, whatever. But thank you for listening on those platforms. I will see you in the next podcast. Thank you for listening again. Peace out. This is Big Al. Gone.